Should a mid-handicap golfer use a 3-iron, a hybrid, or a 5-wood? Let's find out.
Let's find out now.
Hi everyone, James Robinson here. If you're new to the channel and this is your first time watching my content, first of all, welcome to the channel. Also, this is Mark, our mid-handicap golfer. How are you, Mark?
Hello everyone, I'm
good.
Good, thanks.
To see you again.
I'm good.
Good, we've been filming all day, but it's good to see you again. If you are new here, guys, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button below. That way you won't miss any of the great golf-related content that we bring to you guys every single day. While you're down there, what do you have to do, Mark, so you don't miss anything?
Ring the bell.
You've got to ring that notification bell. That way you won't miss any of the content because you will get a notification when we upload. Yeah. Leave us a like while you're down there, that way we know that you're enjoying the content, and in every video it's imperative to me, I know it means as much to you,
definitely,
that you guys are a part of our videos, so I want you to comment below. Guys, what is the longest club in your bag except driver, except 3-wood? These are all 19 degrees, this is the idea behind this test. We're finding out what should a mid-handicapper use, 5-wood, hybrid, 3-iron, what do you use, guys? And also what's your handicap, so we can correlate it and do a little bit of digging ourselves. Yeah. Without any further ado, Mark, we've got the 5-wood that's currently in your bag,
yes,
the hybrid that was in your bag, and the 3-iron that's never been in your bag.
It's never been in my bag now.
I think the way you hit a 4-iron, this guy can hit a 4-iron, can't you? You enjoy hitting 4-irons.
Yes.
So I'm really interested to see how this 3-iron goes. It is fitted in your specs, it's the exact specs of the irons in your bag. Yeah. So I think without any further ado, should we just
see what happens with
it? Exactly, yeah. What do you want to start with?
Well, let's start with the 3-iron.
Let's start with the 3-iron. Said no mid-handicapper ever. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit a couple of 3-irons, then move on to the hybrid, then move on to the 5-wood, then do a couple of cycles just to make it a fair test.
Okay.
What a start that is!
We won't talk about the other two clubs.
Guys, so guys, that is the end of the video. Obviously, every mid-handicapper should use a 3-iron because that is what you get. Congratulations, Mr. Spriggs.
So I need a 2-iron and a 1-iron.
Exactly, yeah. And the 0-iron, do you remember the 0-iron?
Oh, crikey, yes. Yeah. I'm not sure that's a sensible option.
No. I can't quite believe that. That is absolutely astonishing. Your ball striking tonight's been incredible.
That was lovely.
That was nice, wasn't it? And this is one of the factors that we have to talk about isn't performance as such. I mean, performance there obviously fantastic, but it's the smile that it brings when you do it, because there's a sense of self-pride, isn't there, hitting that as well as you have, as opposed to maybe these two. But we're going to keep testing because this, however good that's been, this could be better. And that's the beauty of golf, isn't it? It can always be better.
Yes.
So guys, the clubs in question today are all 19 degrees. We have the Ping I210 3-iron. We have the Ping G410 5-wood, if I can get the cover off. That's there, that's 15 degrees. And we also have the TaylorMade M6 hybrid, again coming in at 19 degrees. Guys, which one is going to perform best? Let us know what you think. They're all quite comparable, aren't they, in specs and...
They're all stiff sharp.
All standard length. A little bit heavy, but another fairway.
A little bit heavier, much higher fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
That sounded beautiful. I'll tell you what, Mark, the 5-wood is quaking in its boots after those shots. That's 2, isn't it? So we'll keep mixing it up.
Oh, well, yeah, it's 2.
Go 5-wood. Stop it shaking.
5-wood.
There you go. Yeah. Because that's in the bag as well, so there's a chance this could be sayonara. Tell you what, Mark. I hope there's a competition on this weekend.
A little bit of a fade on that one, but...
Little bit of a fade on... Are you... What?
Wow.
What? Little bit... Guys, is that a little bit of a fade? Comment below. I'm not sure about that one. I've never seen you hit 6 more consistent shots.
No, they're pretty good, aren't they? Comparables.
So now we're going to go back to the 3-iron.
James, better be buying me a drink in the bar after. I'm exhausted.
Let's just play for a pint, Mark, because usually that ends with me buying people drinks at the minute. I can't remember the last time I won.
5-wood. 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 5 it didn't catch up on right.
And this is what you start to see, isn't it? So the joys of the great shot, and then it sounded okay, that one, but we're 20 yards down.
Yes.
So that's going to leave you quite disappointed on the golf course, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It would.
Not that you couldn't do that with a hybrid or 5-wood, because you could.
Indeed not. Oh, that was heavy. That was heavy.
And that's down even more. This is where the 3-wood comes into the 3-iron comes into its own a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a heavy shot. That one.
So we'll not dwell on it. We'll move back onto the hybrid, and just let you guys know we are going to hit 6 shots with each. So we've got another round with the hybrid and the 5-wood, then another round altogether. And we're going to see exactly which one suits Mark best, which one doesn't suit Mark best, because that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Which one stays out of the bag.
Yeah.
Sounded nice. A little bit heavy maybe, but it's going towards the target, the green or the fairway, whichever you've decided to hit. Lovely strike. Fading again a little bit, isn't it? But not horrendously. Isn't it funny how the clubs that are in the bag, or the club that's in the bag, all of a sudden starts performing?
Yes. Yeah.
Now we're testing them. Carbon copy. But again, if over 200 yards, if that's your flag in the middle, right hand side of the green, maybe. Right, okay, Mark. Final round with the 3-iron. How have you found your experience with the 3-iron so far?
I like it.
Like it, yeah.
I like it.
The bad shot's just down to a bad swing, isn't it?
Yes, it was. It was.
Big thing for me here is the trajectory. Trajectory is way lower than any of the other two, isn't it? Way lower.
Yeah. Oh, that was a bad shot.
Didn't sound bad. I mean, and that's what worries me with that. Yeah, you lose so much for just a little bit of a bottom strike.
Yeah.
So that's it with the 3-iron. We're now going to go M6 high. Not seen you hit many good hybrids, to be fair, Mark. I don't think you've enjoyed that as much, have you?
No, I haven't. I seem to be going through a phase of struggling with hybrid kind of clubs.
Yeah. Okay. Let's finish with the Ping G410 5-wood. There you go.
With the 5-wood.
Put that in the bin, son. So it's interesting because we've hit good shots with all 3 and bad shots with all 3.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be really interested to see what the difference is in good and bad.
Mm-hmm. Got suspicion in my mind.
Yeah, I have, to be fair, yeah. Might shock a few people as well. That's the money shot with the 5-wood though, isn't it?
Yeah. Got that one.
Beautiful.
Nice. Nice.
So Mark, that is 6 shots hit with each, which is plenty to be fair.
It is.
Any feedback before we look at the numbers? What's your hypothesis?
My hypothesis is...
I would have liked you to acknowledge that was a big word, to be fair, not just carry on.
It was quite a good word to use as well.
Thank you. Now let's carry on.
Yes. My favourite
3-iron.
club to hit was the 3-iron.
Yeah.
Just, I felt as though everything was right for me. It's striking the ball, swinging the club. I really enjoyed swinging it. The 5-wood, though, is an easier club to strike than that. And that's perhaps one of the differences, actually, when we have a look at the results, that I maybe wasn't concentrating as much with the 5-wood.
Yeah.
Because it's a slightly easier club to hit.
Lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas I was concentrating as much as I could on the 3-iron. The hybrid, didn't like at all.
No.
Didn't like at all.
And that was in the bag for a brief spell, wasn't it?
It was,
as well?
yes. Yes, it was.
Did you find it didn't work for you much on the course as well? Yeah.
Yes, I was struggling with it.
Right. So without any further ado, let's have a look at what matters, the numbers and the dispersion. So to start off with dispersion, here we see the 5-wood, big high fades all round, and no real kind of bad, well, not real bad shots, so quite nice and consistent there. If we then go to look at the 3-iron, look at the difference in the height there compared to the 5-wood. That is an incredible difference when you say the distance is probably going to be similar. Then we look at the hybrid. Again, a lot higher than the 3-iron. So the real one that stands out really is the 3-iron. But I like that that happens. I like that Mark's got that option, and I'll tell you exactly why when we go back and have a recap. But what about the numbers? So we're not going to look at averages, we're going to look at all of them. So the 3-iron, we've got 206, 201, 182. They're not a very good swing at 169, 201, 181. Average distance of 190, which for a 3-iron for anyone I think is a very, very good number, to be fair. Looking at then the 3 hybrid, 175, 209, 187, 170, 156. There's too many bad shots in there for me. Obviously, the 209 is a very, very good shot. It's a high shot. It's beautiful. But the average down at 179, 11 yards shorter than the 3-iron because there's just too many bad shots in there. That could be down to him not liking the look of the head. It could be down to him not being confident with a hybrid. It could just be down to the golf swing at the time. The 5 wood, 203, 196, 193, 190. He threw in a spanner in the works at 164, but how consistent are they apart from shot number 5? So that gives us exactly the same distance average of 190 as a 3-iron. So like Mark said, it does come down to those two.
Yeah.
I think we can pretty much discount the hybrid, to be fair, because again, there's something there that you don't like, isn't there, which...
Yeah, it just didn't work for me.
You have to test it, you have to know you don't like it. From there you can move forward with obviously 2 valid options. Now my option on this, I love that we've got the option of the 3-iron and that trajectory. If you go and play different golf courses, it gets windy up here at Huddersfield Golf Club, so you have that option off the tee into some greens.
Yes.
You could obviously strike it, so there's that hurdle that's been overcome as well. The 5 wood for me would stay in the bag more regularly, just for the ease of use, for the consistency it offered apart from that 1 bag golf swing.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. What would you say?
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
Fundamentally, I mean, I think the 5 wood is more likely to be in the bag more often.
Yes.
Depending on conditions, the 3-iron might replace it.
3-iron could quite, and
I mean, if I'm heading to a links course to play, I would definitely swap them.
100%, yeah, and that's what a lot of tour players do. A lot of good golfers do. You won't just have 14 clubs. I'm reaching over here because that's where his clubs are. You wouldn't just have 14. You'd have 16, 17. Takes them out, puts them in, and that's what you're going to do, depending on where you play and how you feel. Mark, I'm really glad we've done that, because I think otherwise, if we hadn't have done that, I think that might have just stayed in the wardrobe looking prettier in the locker. So at least now you know we can go with it, we can go with it, it's fitted for you, you know it's right, as is the 5 wood, funnily enough. And what wasn't fitted for you in this test?
The hybrid.
The hybrid. So there's a bit of a lesson for us as well. Guys, thank you so much for watching. We do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. What else they've got to do, Mark? If they hit the subscribe button, they've got to...
Leave comments. Ring the bell.
Ring the bell, so you know. Leave us a like, and apart from all that...
on what we've done, what you would like...
And thank you as well. Very, very good.
That's all right.
Thank you. That was a little bit of a...
Yeah, one of those sort of things.
Guys, as always, we will see you...
tomorrow.